I am Sindhu TG, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Arulmigu Palani Andava Arts College for Women, Chinnakalembuthur, Palani. Here we discuss the topic friction. First one, the definition of friction. If two bodies are in contact with one another, the property of the two bodies by means of which a force is exerted between them at their point of contact to prevent one body from sliding on the other is called friction. The force exerted is called the force of friction. Next, the types of friction. There are three types of friction. First one statical, second limiting, and the third dynamical friction. Statical friction. When one body in contact with another is in equilibrium, in the friction exerted is just sufficient to maintain equilibrium and is called statical friction. Next is limiting friction. When one body is just on the point of sliding on another, the friction exerted attains its maximum value and is called limiting friction. The equilibrium in this case is said to be limiting. Third one, dynamical friction. When motion ensures by one sliding over another, the friction exerted is called dynamical friction. Next is laws of friction. Friction is not a mathematical concept, it is a physical reality, the results of physical observation and experimental formulated as the laws of friction. There are 5 laws of friction. Law 1. When two bodies are in contact, the direction of friction on one of them at the point of contact opposite to the direction in which the point of contact would commence to move. Next, law 2. When there is equilibrium, the magnitude of friction is just sufficient to prevent the body from moving. Law 3. The magnitude of the limiting friction always bears a constant ratio to the normal, and this ratio depends only on the substances of which the bodies are composed. Law 4. The limiting friction is independent of the extent and shape of the surfaces in contact so long as the normal reaction is unaltered. Law 5. When motion ensures by one body sliding over the other, the direction of friction is opposite to that of motion. The magnitude of friction is independent of the velocity, the point of contact, but the ratio of friction to the normal reaction is slightly less when the body moves than when it is in limiting equilibrium. Next is coefficient of friction. The ratio of the limiting friction to the normal reaction is called the coefficient of friction. It is denoted by mu. Let F be the friction and R the normal reaction between two bodies when the equilibrium is limiting, then F by R is equal to mu.